Hi everyone, this is Untouched ASMR here. How are you guys? I hope you are well. Before we get into it, I do just want to mention that I have a Patreon channel. It is going to be linked in the description box as well as up top here throughout the course of the video. I also have left links in there for donations if you would like. If not, no worries at all. I am just simply mentioning it because I've been doing this full-time for a month now, and I just need a little I need fuel to keep going, but I don't want you to think that I'm trying to beg you or anything. If you can't, no worries at all. I will love you just the same. Just thought I would mention it if anyone wanted to. So let's get into the video. We're going to be doing a history lesson for Christmas. So as you know, I did a history lesson for Thanksgiving. Now that is more of a cultural holiday, but I'm going to be doing a little history story lesson for the holidays that are right around the same days this year. So that's going to be Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Okay, and I do just want to preface that I am getting all this information on the internet. Please do not, if I get anything wrong, I may not. I try to choose from wise sources, but just know that I, tried, but if anything is false, just let me know. Because I don't know if this is perfect or not. So, anywho, let's get into the video, and I'm going to be doing a little history lesson series with the 3 different holidays. So, okay, so let's get started. Hello there, and welcome. Please make yourself comfortable. Tonight, I thought that I would share the story and history of Christmas with all of you, where it began, how it evolved, and why it holds such a special place in all of our hearts today. Okay? So let's begin by traveling back over 2,000 years to a time long before Christmas as we know it existed. Christmas, as we celebrate it today, is deeply rooted in both Christian and pre-Christian traditions. Long before the birth of Jesus Christ, ancient civilizations celebrated the winter solstice, which typically falls around December 21st or 22nd in the northern hemisphere. The winter solstice marked the shortest day and longest night of the year. For ancient people, this time was filled with hope because it signaled the return of longer days and the promise of spring. Darkness was a source of fear and uncertainty, and the solstice celebrations were filled with light, warmth, and community to combat that darkness. One such celebration was the Roman festival of Saturnalia, honoring Saturn, the god of agriculture. Saturnalia lasted for several days in December and was characterized by an abundance of food, gift-giving, and even role reversals where masters and servants would trade places. The spirit of equality and merriment made it one of the most joyous times of the year. Streets would be filled with singing, dancing, and the exchange of small gifts such as candles and figurines. Another solstice celebration was Yule, Y-U-L-E, observed by the Norse people of Scandinavia. Yule was a time to honor the return of the sun and was marked by lighting enormous Yule logs. These logs were often decorated with carvings or symbols, and they would burn for days. Families would gather around the fire, sharing food and telling stories. The ashes of the Yule log were considered sacred and believed to bring protection and fertility in the coming year. Elements of these ancient celebrations, such as the focus on light, feasting, and gift-giving, later became incorporated into Christmas traditions. Now, let's move forward in time to the 4th century, when Christianity began to grow in prominence across the Roman Empire. The birth of Jesus Christ is central to the Christian celebration of Christmas. But did you know that the Bible doesn't provide an exact date for his birth? Early Christians debated when to celebrate Jesus' birth. By the mid-4th century, December 25th was chosen as the official date. Historians believe this date was not based on historical evidence, but was likely selected to coincide with existing solstice celebrations, making it easier for Christianity to integrate into Roman traditions. The word Christmas itself comes from the Old English term Christus Massii, meaning Mass of Christ. Forgive my pronunciation as well. Early Christmas observances were solemn and religious, focusing on midnight masses and nativity plays. The nativity scene, representing the birth of Jesus in a humble manger surrounded by Mary, Joseph, and the shepherds, became a central symbol of the holiday. Over time, songs and hymns, such as the earliest carols, were composed to celebrate the joyous occasion of Christ's birth. The practice of decorating with evergreens, symbolizing eternal life, also became popular during this time. These customs blended seamlessly with existing winter solstice traditions. Now, during the Middle Ages, Christmas evolved into a lively and community-centered holiday. In England and parts of Europe, traditions like caroling emerged. Groups of people, often referred to as wassailers, would wander from house to house singing songs in exchange for food, drink, or small gifts. The term wassail, comes from the Old Norse phrase veshael, meaning be well or be in good health. One of the most fascinating aspects of medieval Christmas was the role of the Lord of Misrule. This figure presided over festivities, encouraging playful chaos and the temporary reversal of social roles. Peasants might become lords for the day, and the true lords would play the part of servants. This tradition brought a sense of equality and lightheartedness to the holiday season. Feasting was a central element of Christmas celebrations. Elaborate meals often included roasted meats, spiced wines, and an abundance of sweet treats. Mince pies which were originally filled with meat and flavored with fruits and spices, were a Christmas staple. In the 17th century, Christmas faced challenges. Did you know it was once banned? In England, during the rule of the Puritans under Oliver Cromwell, Christmas celebrations were seen as frivolous and unholy. The Puritans believed that religious observance should be somber and that the merriment associated with Christmas was inappropriate. For a time, Christmas festivities were outlawed, and even the singing of carols were discouraged. However, Christmas made a grand comeback in the 19th century. Writers like Charles Dickens played a significant role in reshaping the holiday. Dickens' novel, A Christmas Carol, published in 1843, introduced themes of charity, family, and redemption. The story's depiction of Ebenezer Scrooge's transformation captured the spirit of Christmas and influenced how the holiday was celebrated. During this time, Queen Victoria and Prince Albert also popularized the Christmas tree, a tradition brought from Germany. Decorated with candles, fruit, and homemade ornaments, the Christmas tree became a symbol of joy and togetherness. Today, Christmas is celebrated worldwide, with traditions varying across cultures. In the United States, Santa Claus plays a central role. Santa Claus, or Saint Nicholas, is based on a 4th century saint known for his generosity. Over time, Saint Nicholas evolved into the jolly figure we know today, thanks to Clement Clarke Moore's poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, commonly known as "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." The image of Santa Claus was further popularized by Coca-Cola advertisements in the 20th century. Around the world, Christmas takes on unique forms. In Italy, children eagerly await the arrival of La Befana, a kindly witch who delivers gifts. In Mexico, families celebrate with Las Posadas, reenacting Mary and Joseph's search for shelter. In Japan, Christmas has become a festive holiday associated with gift-giving and a special meal of fried chicken, often from a certain fast food chain. At its heart, Christmas is about connection. It's a time to reflect on kindness, love, and hope. Whether it's through a religious observance, family traditions, or simply spreading joy, the spirit of Christmas unites people across the world. I want to thank you for joining me tonight as we explored the history of Christmas. I hope it brought you some warmth and a deeper appreciation for this holiday and taught you some things that you may have not known before. I just want to take this time to be very grateful to experience Christmas the way that I do, and to I guess, be so privileged in that way. So I'm really grateful for that. And, you know, I never really learned about Christmas. And I learned, you know, by doing this video. I always wondered, who was the first person to bring the tree inside the house? When did that become a normal thing, you know? And like certain questions like that. And I didn't really know that other countries celebrated in those different ways. I guess I could assume, but maybe I never thought about it. I thought maybe Santa is worldwide, and I'm sure it is a worldwide thing too, but it's just very interesting. So please, in the comments, if you could leave some of your thoughts, like if you like something that surprised you or something that you didn't know, I would love to know. And also, like I said, I just want to reiterate that, you know, I think that all this is 100% true. If it is not, my sincere apologies, and feel free to correct me. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful night, evening, day, whatever time of day you are watching this, and have a merry and joyous holiday season. Bye-bye.